Josh Schneiderman and Davey Heskin on the front row as they work their way around. Looking, green flag here at Knoxville. Down the chute, into the turn, they'll race 3 wide into turn number 1. Wasowski on the bottom, Swindell was in the middle, and Heskin up on the high side. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, Josh Schneiderman will lead him into turns 3 and 4 as they work off of turn 4. Here comes Davey Heskin. Your race is 4 in the lead as they work down the front chute, lap number 1 to Davey Heskin. Davey Heskin now leads on the bottom of turn number 2. Schneiderman back up on the top side of the racetrack. Josh Schneiderman still running second as they work off for turn number 4. He gets up over the cushion just a little bit. Wasowski running third. Here comes Brian Brown. He's knocking on the door. Craig Delansky, he's got it in turn 2. Brian Brown now up into the 4th spot as they work down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Swindell and Mason battling it out in turn number 3. Mason on the top of the racetrack, Swindell through the middle, just ahead is Craig Delansky. Mason pulls right up on the back of the car number 2, KS down the first straightaway. He'll look to the inside of turn 1, slides up on it, nearly get together in turn number 2. Now a 2-car battle, gonna be 3 in turn number 2 between Sammy Swindell and Danny Wasowski. That'll be the race for 4th. Wasowski with all kinds of company as they go by the lap car in turn number 3. Swindell on the bottom, Wasowski up on the top. A pair of big game tree stands cars battling out down the front straightaway. Swindell gets the spot as they race into turn number 1. Wasowski falls in the middle, and here comes Bronson Mason. Down the back street now, they'll go nose to tail. 3 cars to the top of turn number 3 now. Wasowski through the middle as they go by lap car. Oh, Bronson Mason tags the wall. We stay green and we go down the first straightaway. As Davey Heskin continues to lead down the back straightaway. Battle for second is Brown to the bottom. Here he comes, looking to the inside. Brown again, try to slide her on Josh Schneiderman for the second spot. Schneiderman top up in the top of the race. Oh, Brian Brown into the wall. Brian Brown into the wall in the back straightaway. Yellow coming out. The left front wheel comes off the car number 21. Off of turn 4, the green flag coming back on as they work down the front straightaway. Davey Heskin leads as they go into turn number 1. Here comes Josh Schneiderman back to the inside at turn number 2, but not enough. Down the back sheet now, Schneiderman trying to get a run on your leader. Swindell in closing into the 3rd spot. Here comes Sammy Swindell to the inside. Battle for second in turn number 4 as they go 3 wide back in the pack off turn 4. Holy cow! There's racing in the top crawl spots as they race for the lead in 2. Swindell now on the inside, Heskin on the outside, down the back chute. A drag race. Swindell trying to make his way in. Heskin tries to squeeze him on the bottom, goes to the middle, hits the cushion in turn 4. Swindell stays close to the bottom of the racetrack. They'll go side by side now. Heskin with the lead into turn number 1. They switch lines, forcing Swindell to the cushion. Then Heskin goes up to block in turn number 2. Side by side in turn number 2 as they race down the back straightaway. Swindell with a run on him. Down the back chute to race for the lead by a car length. Swindell takes the lead. Sammy Swindell leading in turn number 4. Here comes Heskin. Swindell slides up to block. Checkered flag will wave. Your winner is Sammy Swindell.
You know, it was probably better to run the top, but Davey was there, and you know, we were just trying to, get our car really working good down there in the slick. So I thought, well, I'll just stick with it. I got screwed up on the start, got in the wrong place, and got hung up, and then got slowed down. 4 or 5 guys passed me, so we made it interesting. And I know I had a little bit there, so all I had to do was hit my marks and get this big game tree stands car down there in the mud and go.
Creating momentum around here is one thing, but again, you mentioned you worked the slick. You were the only one down there all feature long working the bottom of this racetrack.
Yeah, well, I got my wing back and was running there pretty good. There was a time I had to go to the top or 2, and I was just, I need to roll the wing back ahead, but I just said, what the heck, I'm just going back to the bottom and beat it to death. So that's what I did. I kind of missed a little bit. I was playing with some things and, probably waited a little longer than I wanted to, but doesn't matter. We got the win.